Hey guys, it's me Kim from Fragrancy blog. Today I'm finally gonna do a review again. If you are interested, then please keep on watching. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Kim, aka Fragrancy blog. I make perfume reviews. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. So, a little bit of an introduction here before I start my video. I got these samples from my friend Dilman. If you're watching, thank you so much. And I will give these back to him, but he said, well, use them for your review. So that's what I'm finally gonna do today. The perfumes I will be talking about are Pineapple Vintage Intense, Beyond Noir, also by Pineapple Vintage, and Pineapple Vintage Suave. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start with the Intense first, because that one is compared to Creed Aventus a lot. By the way, my dog he just got out of the shower. Sometimes we wash him, and he is now staring at me with his wet fur. Sorry if you hear him in the background. I just can't delete my dog out of my life. Spekkie. Spekkie. Ga eens weg. Ga eens weg. Ga maar naar je mandje. Alright. Yeah. So Pineapple Vintage Intense is compared to Creed Aventus a lot. Now I have to be honest with you guys. I'm not an expert on Creed Aventus. I do love the fragrance, and because of my friend Dilman, I know which batch is the best and the ones that aren't. And yeah, I love Aventus. I think it's an amazing scent. It's definitely sexy. It's hyped a lot and it's very expensive, but all I can say is that I do really enjoy it on men. I do find it to be a more summertime fragrance than a winter fragrance because of the pineapple ingredient. But hey, who cares? If you love something, just wear it 24 hours every single day of the week. We all know that Creed Aventus is quite expensive, and this is a little bit of a dupe to it, and it's like $60, so that's third of the price of the Creed Aventus. There isn't a lot of information about perfume Pineapple Vintage. Perfumes Vintage. There's not a lot of information online about this brand. There are a couple of reviews online, but also not that many. So yeah, it's a completely new brand for me. I think they are called Perfumes Vintage, but they are not vintage. I don't know the name, and I don't know why they decided to call it that way. But they really try to make it look like it's a royal brand with like the logo and everything. There isn't that much information on the website as well. They say you can order samples. But anyway, I'm just gonna give you guys my opinion, and I will say if I think if this is better than Aventus. So I'm going to get started with the Intense, and I'm gonna spray it on the paper. And I think the opening is like having a fresh glass of pineapple juice, or eating a fresh cut pineapple with a little bit of a sour thing going on. It's definitely a manly fragrance, I think. Of course, a woman can wear it as well, but I don't know, I just associate this with a man. It's very fresh, it's very summery, very sparkly. It's like a pineapple cocktail. I think it's called pina colada, right? Or that's with the coconut. I think a coconut a note in this perfume would make it even more tropical. It's also a little bit bitter. But yeah, you basically get a lot of pineapple, citrusy kind of notes. Very, very fresh. Also reminds me a lot of the Atelier Cologne Musk Imperial. But that one is way more musky and more sophisticated in my opinion. This one is definitely in your face. It's very, yeah, it's just very prominent. I think Aventus smells a little bit more complex, more interesting. But it's definitely a great dupe, and I think that a lot of people wouldn't recognize the difference while wearing this or smelling this. Maybe if you should spray Aventus and this one on a blotter and then you would compare, of course you will smell a little bit of a difference. But if you want to smell like Aventus but you don't want to spend like your whole bank account on it, this is such a good deal. Alright, to continue with my review, Beyond Noir Pineapple Vintage. This is the more smoky version of the scent I just reviewed. Normally I'm not really a fan of very heavy smoky perfumes. There was a brand, I think it was Imaginary Authors, the City on Fire or something like that. That one smells like burnt rubber, and even though I wouldn't wear it myself, I do appreciate it because it's like, it's so, I don't know, it's a very well done scent. Would be perfect if like cinemas would smell like that for some reason, if you are going to see an action movie, and I don't know, just thinking out loud right now. Anyway, Beyond Noir is, yeah, the more smoky version. I do have to admit I smelled these before because me and my friends, we met up, I think it was last week, yeah, and we always bring samples with us and smell together and, I don't know, talk about perfumes. And he sprayed this on a blotting paper. And the first thing I said was that it smells like rookworst. And if you are not Dutch, you don't know what it is. It's like a smoked sausage that is been eaten with our traditional dish called boerenkool. Sounds so weird. I will put an image in the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. For all my non-Dutch people, go ahead and eat it. So, yeah, the first thing I smell is smoke. It's like burnt pineapple. It's like pineapple with barbecue sauce on top. Makes me think about when you go like, when you barbecue and you have a plate with some salad on it and a little bit of sauce, and there is fruit salad with some pineapple in it, and then suddenly your pineapple drops into your barbecue sauce. And you still eat it because it's food and we hate wasting food. But I don't know, that's just, I think I'm just, this review is a little bit messy, I'm sorry, but I just really like to just talk and, I don't know, film it. It's a very, very, yeah, it's a smoky pineapple scent. That's all I have to say about it. And honestly, I'm not really a big fan of this. I prefer the other one. I prefer the fresh one. There's a batch of Creed Aventus. Maybe it was the original one. Like I said, I'm not really into the whole hype of Aventus. But that one, it was a little bit more on the smokier side. So maybe this is a dupe of that one. I don't know, never smelled it. But it's, I don't know, for the guys that like to smell like burnt pineapple, pineapple and barbecue sauce. Definitely a good choice. Also very reasonable price range. Then the other perfume with a slightly different packaging design. Looks like Mr. Grey has cut off his head. This is the Suave. And yeah, I also smelled this one, but I kind of forgot how it smelled like. So, not sure if it made an impression on me, but we'll see what it will bring. First thing, when I smell this, it kind of reminds me of La Nuit de l'Homme. Not sure if this is also a dupe. I'm not even sure if this brand is like created to make dupes, I don't know, but it's nice, I like it. It has a little bit of a soapy twist to it, like the original L'Homme from YSL. I can imagine why they've put like a guy in a suit on the front, because it's definitely, I don't know, it would be a good business perfume in my opinion. It's fresh, a little bit sweet. I can't detect any pineapple in this one. I'm not even sure if there's pineapple in this, but it's yeah, it's just a very nice, fresh scent that reminds me of the YSL L'Homme perfumes. But it's not that interesting. So I think I can say that the first one, the Pineapple Vintage, is my favorite. This is the only one I would actually buy if I was a man. Especially for the price. And it's, I don't know, because of the bitterness that is also in this, I really like it. If it wasn't that bitter or green, it would be more a female perfume, because I always think that fruity scents are very feminine. But yeah, this is a very, very good alternative if you want to smell like Creative Aventus, but like I said, you don't want to spend a lot of money on it. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's fun to just smell something by a brand I don't know. And I also like to give people cheaper alternatives for the very expensive, ridiculous, expensive niche brands out there. So yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do more of dupe kind of videos. I'm thinking about filming a video about Zara fragrances for men. So the idea of it is that I will go to my local Zara store and I will smell all the men's fragrances, and then I will tell you if I found a dupe, if I think they are good, or maybe, you know, just checking it out. And I can also do a female video of that. I will make a poll, if it's possible, right here in my screen. So please vote, because I don't know, then I know what kind of videos I should make. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I see you guys soon. Bye bye.